Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. We're in Cooperstown today. This is where the National Hall of Fame is for baseball. And the section we're in is an interesting part of baseball history. Baseball goes back to the 1700s, but African American players were not allowed to play until officially 1949 with Jackie Robinson. So this part of the museum, or the Hall of Fame, actually commemorates many of the great black players who played in the Negro Leagues that played all over America. And some letters demanding not letting them play, some showing letters of us breaking the color lines. So it's a great part of the Hall of Fame when we come to visit.
Wait, so black people have never played baseball before?
No, they played, but they played in their own league.
Oh.
Up until 1949 with Jackie Robinson, who's right over here on the wall now. This is actually Jackie Robinson sliding in. It changed the face of baseball forever. Let's go this way. We'll take a look at when women played professional baseball. I think that's this direction.
You asked for this one.
Who is this guy?
This is the San Diego mascot.
Can you be big voice?
This is the famous San Diego mascot who came around about 1974, who would entertain the crowds. People would come out and dance on the field with him. So the San Diego chicken, the furry chicken is the come this way.
In 1944, Mo was sent on a top secret mission by the U.S. government. With a license to kill, his order to find a man who's building downtown.
This area is where we commemorate women playing professional baseball. During World War II, most of the young men went off to play in the to participate in the war. So women came from all over America to play baseball. Some of them right here in Cooperstown. There are pictures right behind you, the AA League. Pictures of the women who actually played. And then they came back here in 1984 to play a game to commemorate the women playing. It was an amazing time. And then the women's league lasted right up until the early 1950s.
Why did they start playing?
They started playing because the men, all the young men who would have played baseball, had gone off to war. So they couldn't even get enough men to get any kind of major league teams together. Here's the roster. Many of the women who played, in the years that they actually played, you can see many of them were just in the 1940s during the war. Now, the league actually went out to the very early 50s, 53, 54. I think it ended in 55. It was 54. But by then, there was enough men playing Major League Baseball again, and the women's league faded away.
As one of the future students on campus becomes an expert in keeping a low profile. He majors in foreign languages and speaks to his second baseman in Latin during other plays. He graduates and joins the production and colors. He all seems to use his paycheck to study at the school in Paris. 5 years into his major league career, he graduates with a law degree from Columbia Law School. No wonder he can handle umpires.
To the right, we have some more commemorating the New York Yankees. These are some of the more famous players. You can see pictures of Babe Ruth here on the right, Joe McCarthy. But he was not a player. He was one of the great managers of the game. And what I love about this, here's some of Joe DiMaggio's shoes, Bill Dickey's cleats. They actually donated to the Hall of Fame.
Is Babe Ruth the most famous player?
I would say Babe Ruth is the most famous player, next to Hank Aaron and Son Kelly. He was the home run king. He played for Boston for a short time, and Boston was foolish enough to trade him to the New York Yankees, where he really became the great king.
He has a natural gift for strategy.
Most of what we have here,
Off the field, his uniform
most of what we have here is donated
white shirt, black tie. No matter the season.
by the players themselves. You have a question.
Journalists, college mathematicians
You finished?
and Albert Einstein.
Thanks for coming with us on this trip to Cooperstown, and we'll see you on our next trip.
On occasion,